So what do you think that Panama Papers have released to influence on the world economy?
Well, they have been released so that the world should know how a particular elite in the world behaves, how irresponsible their behavior is, how much they wish to avoid taxes. And one of the reasons is the discrepancy between the rich and the poor. That's why it's growing so much. The rich don't pay taxes.
Do you think the Panama Papers will negatively influence in the Pakistani progress and foreign investment?
Certainly. I think nobody would like to invest in a country where the Prime Minister doesn't pay taxes. Nobody would like to come and invest in a country where there is no proper law regarding tax avoiders and tax evaders.
So has the Pakistani military and government taken the same stance about the Panama Papers?
Well, we know the stance of the government. They are refusing to come up and the Prime Minister in particular tell the world how he got the money for which he bought 4 companies in Mayfair in the 90s. It's a very simple question.
So who would be benefit from political instability of Pakistan?
The enemies of Pakistan. That's all. Who else would benefit from political instability in Pakistan except those who wish Pakistan ill?
In Panama Papers, Pakistan is not only the country. There is more than 200 countries, I think.
Yes, I think the purpose of the people who revealed the Panama Papers is what they have declared. They wanted to show that there is a powerful elite in various countries that do not contribute their equal share to the development of that country, and they should be revealed. And that's why the gap between the rich and the poor are growing.
So do you agree the Pak-China corridor can play an important role in the world economy and its success can bring stability in Asia?
The Pak-China corridor can certainly play a very important role in Pakistan's economy. It will play a role in China's economy. As for the world economy, it's too early to tell. I think we will have to wait. But certainly, by cutting down the passage between Western China to the Gulf by about 2 weeks, it will give a huge boost to trade, and especially the allied industries that would be set up on the way for Pakistan. But there's no point just have roads if you don't have the skilled manpower, if you don't have the people who can take advantage of it. Where is the education of our people? I mean, did you hear what the Chief Justice said? 1 judge out of 17 could speak English. How are you going to find out the laws of Pakistan if you can't read the background to these laws? I'm very sorry, the standard of education in this country has collapsed, health has collapsed, we've got short-sighted leadership, and now it seems we've also have thieves as leaders.
So what do you think that why the China is keep silent about the Panama Papers?
What do you expect China to say?
Sir, the whole world is protesting, the nations protesting about against the Panama Papers, but China, we did not see any kind of...
If China protests that Pakistan is not complying with the request of the people, or rather the Prime Minister is not complying, will that help Pakistan-China friendship? Will that improve the prospects of CPEC? No. What can China say? China can only say that whatever it says, it will be misinterpreted.
As react Putin, the China has, we did not see any kind of thing.
Putin is a crook. Putin is involved. Putin's friends are involved. We know how things work in Russia. Now, I think there is a lot of people who think things are not perfect in China also. But why invite attention to yourself?
So what factor do you believe have forced some powers to disclose the Panama Papers?
No powers have been forced to disclose. We always think there's a big conspiracy. You see, this is the Eastern mind. If you walk into this door and stumble, you'll say, "Kuch rakha hoga isne, isliye main thokar khaya hu." There is, in Pakistan, this is a genetic, it's in the blood. Everything has a twisted thing. Fact of the matter is, what about WikiLeaks? Who released WikiLeaks? There are people in this world who think that it is unfair, that the economic policies are unfair, that the rich benefit, the elite benefit. It strengthens their rule and the poor get nothing. And Pakistan is a very good example. I think whoever revealed the Panama Papers did a great social service.
So with the release of the second edition of the Panama Papers, do you believe it may delay the federal budget announcement?
The only thing I can tell you in justification for people who say that the Panama Papers may not be a good thing, why should a man keep his money in Pakistan? Tell me. I had $20,000 in a bank in Pakistan, my savings after working abroad. In one day in 1998, I was told it's gone. Why? Yeah, you can take rupees, but you can't take dollars. Why? Because the bomb had exploded. I said, excuse me, yeah? Didn't you know you were going to explode the bomb? Didn't you know that the United States would put sanctions? Were you not prepared for it? My $20,000, which I needed for the treatment of my father, where am I going to get the money? Go and buy it on the market illegally for 10 rupees more. Why should anybody bring money home in Pakistan if this is what you do with it? Then you meet the tax man. How much do you have to pay him? You say, I made 1 lakh. He said, no, you made 10 lakhs. Pay on 10 lakhs. Okay, here's 5 lakhs. Look, your policies, your people, your system, it's all degenerate. So why should people want to disclose their money? Yes. Now, what is the great thing about Dubai leak or Panama leak? I can go out right out of my house today, second house on the right, he pays no taxes. Why don't you reveal him? Why must you wait for Panama? Why don't you reveal the chap next door? Why don't you go to 2 panwalas? One pays tax, one doesn't pay tax. I mean, look, I just don't know. This is a press, this is a media which has gone mad.